Glass is the latest drama mystery from M. Night Shyamalan starring Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, James McAvoy, Sarah Paulson and Spencer Treat Clark. Shyamalan is known for his trademark twist endings, but it came as a huge surprise that 2016's Split was revealed to be a direct sequel to Unbreakable, which came out in 2000. Glass is the conclusion to this unexpected trilogy. In Unbreakable, we met Bruce Willis as David Dunn, the only man to survive a devastating train accident that killed 131 passengers. That film also starred Samuel L. Jackson as Elijah Price, an intelligent man suffering from osteogenesis imperfecta, a rare disease that makes his bones extremely fragile. Split featured James McAvoy as Kevin Wendell Crumb, who suffers from dissociative identity disorder and has 23 personalities emerging from his psyche. In Glass, Shyamalan brings these three unique individuals together to conclude a story that's almost 20 years in the making. Now, the writer-director has had quite some highs and lows in his career, but I consider both Unbreakable and Split as two of his better endeavors. So my expectations were really high going into this film, but it left me with a lot of mixed feelings. It's not bad by any means, but you can pretty much see Shyamalan fumbling as he tries to tell a story that's very self-aware, or in this case, one that constantly addresses being in a world where superheroes exist. This forms the crux of the overall narrative, and as a result, the dialogue gets quite clunky at times. It's also hard to pinpoint the film's tonality. This makes some beats and dialogue sound funnier than they ought to be, and that's a shame because there are some other genuinely humorous moments. One of the strengths is that the cast is really strong overall. James McAvoy continues to be excellent as he constantly switches between multiple personalities, each one being distinctive in their dialect, body language and intent. Samuel L. Jackson has a particularly tricky role to play because his character Mr. Glass often veers dangerously close to being hammy as an evil mastermind. But Jackson is an old player in the superhero genre, so he knows when to pull back. Bruce Willis doesn't do anything new or even memorable, but he's convincing enough as a troubled vigilante. Anya Taylor-Joy is soon turning out to be my new favorite actress. She's consistently good in everything she does and is no different here. Sarah Paulson as Dr. Ellie Staple was an odd character, and that's no fault of the actress at all. It's just the way the character is written. So while the performances are good, Shyamalan's direction is what makes them somewhat peculiar because, as always, he keeps his cards close to his chest. Now, the film eventually leads to a conclusion that's bound to divide audiences. I personally really like the ending because a lot of Shyamalan's narrative decisions made sense in the end, but I can see how some will really dislike it. I'm going with 3 stars for Glass. I think it's a pretty good story in the end with good performances from the cast, especially James McAvoy. But I still think it's a disappointing way to close this surprise superhero/comic book trilogy. Guys, what's your favorite Shyamalan flick? Mine will always be Sixth Sense, which I think is damn near perfect. Let me know what's yours in the comments, and keep watching It's Entertainment, only on Mirror Now, you first.